Have you ever just sat down and thought, where will I be in 10 years' time? I sat there thinking to myself this morning, so for you guys, like, are you in the same job? Are you married? Have you got kids? Have you moved somewhere completely different? What do you think you're going to be doing in 10 years' time? I've been thinking about it a lot this morning and last night. Those who don't know me, my name is King Sloth. I was in the British Army for just under 7 years before transferred across to the Royal Air Force, where I do daily video logs and do 3 reaction videos per week minimum. And I'm currently on my way to work. This is the start of the second week back at work after a long stint off due to a shoulder injury, where I had to have a pretty big surgery on my right shoulder, which I actually recorded me in the hospital getting it done. That's something I'm dedicated to the content, dedicated. But I'm not sure where this week's going. I'm not really sure too much on the plans. I believe I'm going away next week. So next week I know it's going to be a very different set of video logs. So I think this week the plan is I've got to speak to a university course provider, because I want to be doing, so the military now have sent me an email saying we're opening these degrees, are you interested in getting part of it? Obviously at the minute for me it's still the factor of this grow package, like I don't know whether they're going to keep me in or not, but I'm still getting the ball rolling with this degree. So I want to do, like, I think it's either cyber security and intelligence or computer science and technology. There's 2 different degrees, 2 different purposes, so I'm going to have a look more into each degree today and assess which I think will be best for me. Because after what I've been in for 10 years, let's be like realistic here, I should be having some sort of like civilian accreditation by now, because the military are they're very famous at doing things called military equivalent qualifications. That's what they like to do. But yeah, let's see what they're going to do. I was also, this might sound really like, I always like to do like not worst case scenario, but I like to look at different ideas from every single point of view with regards to like the military. So obviously I mentioned I want to get back into work, I want to do a degree, that's one thing. I looked at doing MPGS, which I think now is like, it's not a priority to go into MPGS, but it's something I can always look back on and fall onto. The next thing, which it might come out of the blue, but I have mentioned about it previously on other videos, and that is whether to look into commissioning. Those who don't know what commissioning is, that means you stop being a regular serviceman and become an officer. Yeah. So pretty much my friend did this, but he was in school with me. He joined the RAF, did years and years, then thought, do you know what? I don't want to have a leader like I have. I want to become the next leader, sort of thing, and treat the lads the way they should be treated, and the women how they should be treated. But I need to look more into it, so I'm going to ask a couple of questions today and see where this rabbit hole leads me. But anyway, let's get off to work. First day at work completed. Once again, today's only a half day because I'm still on this gradual return to work package. Was a decent day. Did a couple of little odds and ends jobs here and there, and then I took a decent amount of time. So obviously in my head I'm prepping to obviously stay in the military. That's the plan. So today I literally went in, did the jobs that I needed to do, and I thought to myself, I was like, let me have a look at like the posting board. So I've seen a couple of different ones. I've expressed interest in a few, which normally means I'll have the chain of command email me or message me saying, what are you interested in it? What quals have you got? Would you be able to do a course? So on and so forth. Even if some of them require like moving, I think I found a decent group of jobs I can apply for, so that's absolutely fine. Obviously now it's the waiting out to be told whether I'm in or out, pretty much, which is still almost looming over my head. But it's one of them. Same as like with the whole thing I mentioned regarding like commissioning. I emailed an officer today, currently out waiting a response, because there is like an officer prep club sort of thing on the group, and I've emailed one of their people to see what they say. Like, I don't even know where to begin, where to start. I do have one of my friends who is also an officer, so I might give him a bell later, because he transferred from being a regular to officer, and see what he says, because we were surprised when he got through to be an officer, because we were like, whoa, okay, didn't have you pinned down to be like one of them. But he said, mate, like, he knows how I work, he knows what I'm like with people, so he thinks it's a good idea for me to commission. And obviously, if all else fails, and I still want to be in the military but don't want to work in like the RAF or IT anymore, there is still that MPGS to fall back on, and that is something I guess is a bit like a safety blanket, really, because it sounds bad, but I don't want to post somewhere where I don't want to go, I don't want to be. If I'm going to post somewhere, I want to go somewhere where I want to be. So if that means the RAF saying you're going to stay in the RAF, but we're only going to post you here and it's somewhere I don't want to go, that's when it becomes a situation where I'll be like, okay, well, I'm looking at doing this, I'm looking at doing that. There's always that potential. There's always MPGS to fall back on. So like, if I want to move back to Scotland, I don't want to go back to Lossie, I want to go to like Lucas or Arbroath or a lot of different places like that. I want to go somewhere different. I don't want to go to the same place again. But anyway, going back home now, and I'll see you all when I'm at my greens. And we are back in the You Are Enough hoodie, getting all comfy. We're literally putting away the clothes now, tidying up mine and Chloe's bedroom, and then we've got to take the dogs out for a walk. Let's get it done. Walk's done. Now the wife has an urgent request, she wants a brew. That's it. Kettle on. Brew.
Why are you recording?
Because you're gorgeous. Brew has been secured, and also, quick thing, Chloe made this just casually. Look how nice that looks. And then, it's me glasses. It was pretty cool. A bit weird. School run's done. Already had dinner. Oscar has been cried most of the way home. It's a bit of an issue, but we know he's tired. He had a bit of a late night last night. So now all we got to do is tidy up. I've done the lunch boxes, Chloe's in the uniform, so the kids are ready for school the next day. So all the job is to do now is get the kids showered and get them to bed. That's it. The only job we have left to do for today. That's it. And it's still lovely outside. It's been a good day. So dinner's all done, kids have all out, and I thought to myself, I was like, I've got loads of stuff to take to the skip. So a smart idea would be load up the car and I'll, do you know what I mean, like take it while I'm at work, like a lunch. And literally, then I realised that car is going to stink by the morning. It's even in the solid. 8 o'clock, both the boys flat out asleep, house fully tidied, near enough all the clothes put away apart from the load we just did. But literally we've done so much stuff today, and I've got more stuff to do tomorrow. Hopefully I've got enough time on my lunch break. I'm going to have to speak to my boss tomorrow and be like, this is what might happen. Might be a little bit late to come back, but I'll be in a job and I'll be as quick as I can. So, but now I'm going to go and chill out, play a bit of COD, just relax for a bit, unwind, because I feel like we've grafted. I literally did work, came back, walked the dogs, started tidying, get the kids to sleep, and now it's like, what do I do now? It's time to play some COD. So this is literally my life currently. When it's late at night, everyone's gone to bed literally. So I've literally just set up. It's 9:45, well 9:50. And I'm about to go live on YouTube, so you need to have notifications turned on for that. But I'm actually going to end the video here. It's been an absolute blast. Like, I'm really enjoying where I'm working. I'm enjoying what I'm getting up to. I need to start getting back into my fizz more, and I want to bring you along on a couple of them videos. But it has been King Sloth. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon. Peace.